Hello, friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and God2, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
A 98-year-old woman mourns the loss of her twin sister after living their entire lives together. Written by Heather Riggleman, read by Julie Provost. 90-year-old woman mourns the loss of her twin sister after living their entire lives together. Louise and Lucille Brady were born side by side and lived nearly a century heart to heart. Same roof, same room, same outfits, down to their glasses and pajamas. Two souls woven together, mirror images of grace and quiet joy. I miss everything about her, Louise said gently, sitting beside the chair Lucille used to fill. The thing I miss the most right now is her sitting in the chair next to me. And maybe that's the sacred ache of sisterhood, especially the unbreakable kind only twins understand. To be known before words, to be wrapped in a word that has always had your other half just an arm's reach away. Louise and Lucille didn't just share sweaters and shoes, they shared a life. They stitched their days together with matching threads of faith, laughter, and simplicity. He was there in the womb, whispering life into two daughters born in 1926. He was there in the synchronized steps of their school days. Their 45 years at Southwestern Bell, and in every matching blouse tucked into their twin closet. God, who gives us gifts and knows the tender shape of our souls, gave them to each other, a companion for every joy and sorrow, a best friend to laugh over basketball with, a mirror to remind you that you were never walking alone. And now for Louise, one chair sits empty, but not her heart. Because love like that doesn't end, it echoes. It hums in the quiet spaces, it crochets Afghans in photos with Kim Mulkey, in memories of Galveston skies. And one day when the heavens doors open, the twins will walk side by side. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Jeremiah 1:5.
At Thrivent, planning your finances is bigger than money. It's a way to support the people, causes, and community you love. Because helping you put your faith into action is at the heart of what we do. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Americans have a big healthcare problem. Over 100 million U.S. citizens carry medical debt, but that's not the whole story. With health insurance, your out-of-pocket and monthly costs are way too high. You get surprise bills, denied claims, and poor customer service. That's a serious burden. As Christians, we don't have to pay for a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is an alternative to health insurance at half the cost. You can enroll at any time and join a proven faith-based solution that's both reliable and affordable. CHM isn't just help, it's financial and spiritual support when you need it most. Families across the country count on CHM to step in during their hardest moments, and it works. Stand up to health insurance with a low-cost biblical solution. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/wellness. That's chministries.org/wellness.
Man working at Walgreens saves woman from scam after noticing something strange. Written by Heather Riggleman, read by Julie Provost. Man working at Walgreens notices something strange and saves a woman from a scam. This is one of those stories that makes your heart feel good, thank God. There are still good people in the world. It also reminds you that some heroes don't wear capes, they wear name tags. Like Cody Moore, a Walgreens shift leader in Farmington Hills, Michigan, who started his shift like any other, till he noticed something was off with one of his regulars. She was buying $500 worth of gift cards, which was out of the ordinary for her. Then came the phone calls from an unsaved California number. Cody could have brushed it off. He could have rung up her purchases and said nothing, but instead he stepped in. I informed her that it was obviously a scam and not to answer that, Cody said. He didn't just stop a scam, he stood in the gap. For someone's grandma, for someone who was worried sick and didn't know who to trust. For someone who could have been anyone's someone. Cody's alertness and compassion saved her from a trap designed to steal, not just money, but dignity and peace of mind. And isn't it the kind of love we're called to? The pay attention, act with empathy, speak up for the vulnerable kind? Becky Yolinski, who witnessed the moment unfold, said, "She said, 'Thank you so much. You're a good person. I have been worried about this all day.' And Mayor Teresa Rich was right when she said there's a special room in hell for people who target the elderly. But thank God for the ones who still choose to stand in the gap. The ones like Cody who say, we're stopping this right here. Cody said it best, I do have grandmas and they are elderly and I would want someone to step in and help them. Today we thank God for the Codys of the world, for the way he places protectors in aisles, behind counters, and besides those who feel alone. Thank you, Cody, for living this verse loud and clear. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Proverbs 31:8.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, planning your finances is bigger than just money. We help you put your plans into motion and faith into action so you can do more for the ones in your heart. Because sometimes all you need to make a difference is someone to help you make it happen. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.